We have, how is that? Is that better sound? Do we have sound now? Sound. How about now? Oops. Any sound now? Hello, because it says I have sound. Hello? Oh my God. What happened? Okay, now we're good. Yeah, see, I had it. It was working before. No, yes, no. Oh, great. Okay, you got sound now. Okay, good. Welcome to the live stream where who knows what can happen. Like, your sound gets turned off even though it wasn't supposed to. Stella Artois, that's my favorite beer. You may send all of the beer here, please, after the stream. And of course, my nose itches right when this thing starts because that's the way it has to happen, right? So today, like I was saying in the beginning that nobody heard, today we're doing viewer-submitted video reviews, but only for drone videos. You can try to send a link over here, but it's probably not going to work. I think it might work if you use the super chat. I don't know. You can try it. Or you can go to the Brad's Drones Facebook page. I have a pinned post that you can put a link in to have a video reviewed. I'm gonna preface this. I have 3 right now to review. 2 by one person, Kraig, and 1 by James. And I am going to be reviewing them in just a minute, but I do want to preface it with basically, if keep in mind that everything is my opinion, and it is 100% opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, that's fine. You want my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. And that's kind of how this goes. This is the first time for me to do this for people. It was something that we discussed in the live stream last week, and I figured, hey, maybe we will do it since people thought it was going to go very well. And of course, I'm getting a few things. I want a few more people to show up. I want to have at least 10,000 people to show up, so we'll be here for eternity. But I would like to say hi to everybody. So we got Stella. Stella, I think you might be a new person. I don't think I've seen you around. If you have been around and just been quiet, that's great. And we have James, and we have Kraig, and we have a few other people watching, which is fantastic. Go ahead and leave comments as we go. Let me know where everybody's from. I know where some people are from, but as we get along through here, I am going to show the videos in just a second, and I do have it set up so that you're going to see it over my face, so you don't get to see my face, which is probably good. You're going to see their video, you'll be able to hear the music, and James, I hope you don't have anything that's copyright protected, because then I can get dinged, and I don't want to get dinged. I already talked to Scuappy, because Scrappy is good, and that's Kraig, as he just said in the comments, and he has everything common license, so we're good with him. Good to meet you too, Stella. You've been watching my vids to learn a bit. I'm glad you're learning, and if you have a video that you would like me to review, and just keep in mind, again, my opinion, if you don't like my opinion, you don't have to. It's fine with me. So let's go ahead. Now, in order for me to do this, I actually have my headphones out right now because when I have these in, I can hear myself, and you can probably hear that beautiful siren. So we're going to wait until it goes by. And my windows are closed, and the road is over on the side where the windows are not. Gotta love these beautiful things. Okay, all the music is royalty-free. Thank you very much, James. But I don't have these headphones in until I do the music part. You should be able to hear the music on the videos, because that is kind of important, in my opinion. And let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to be able to hear myself, so if I sound like I'm stuttering or whatever, have you ever tried to speak and hear yourself? I'm actually going to be delayed about a second, so it's really kind of distracting. So I'll say a little bit as we go into the videos. James, are you ready? Are you ready for this, Mr. James? I don't know if you're ready. Can you handle the truth? That's the whole topic of this video. I like that. Can you handle it? I'm going to wait. Can you? Can you, James? I bet you he can, because he was one of the first people to submit. I think it was like minutes after I posted that whole thing, on there. Now, right now, I've got, after I posted that whole thing on there, he was one of the first people. He was the first person up there. And then Scuappy, a.k.a. Kraig, he was the second one. Yes, echoes are brutal. Are you hearing an echo right now? I hope you are not. Let me know if you any. Okay, you are ready, James. I'm going to go ahead and go if you guys hear an echo. We will see what happens. I will try to get rid of the echo. So here we go, Mr. James. We're going to go ahead and stop this, and we're going to start it way back. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We're going to restart it. How do I restart it? We go here. No, it keeps wanting to do that. There we go. No echoes. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. It's Camp. Yeah, I'm going to try to pronounce it. Cap Chonenwaw. We're going to remove the ad there. So this is James's, and James's YouTube channel is JXBX80. So check it out. 5x5 for me. I don't know what that means. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and roll this video. So the first thing I notice, so far I like it. I have not watched much of these. I've watched pieces, and I just, kind of went through this. I didn't really go through these in detail. I just kind of overviewed them and just made sure that there was nothing crazy, no bad videos in these. But so far I like the nice orbit, very good, smooth move. I would like to see that just a little less exposed, down, but that's my opinion. This is one. Oh, I see the shadow of your drone. That's the only one. Oh, yeah, I saw the shadow. Shame on you. Anyway, now I want to know, James, you have to tell me if this one here I know you flew, because every now and then I see a leaf blow around. But on this next scene here, did you fly this or did you walk it? Because I know that's a trick. They were good shots. I really like this shot. This is really good. I like the sun beaming through the trees, and you get kind of close to the tin roof. That's a cool view. Nice overhead shot. This should be a little less exposed. Oh, you can hear me talking, but you can't hear the music. Oh, man, and I can hear the music. How's that? Can you hear the music now? Ooh, you flew through the trees. Holy cow. Got some piloting skills there, Mr. James. You flew the walkway. Sweet. I got to tell you, Mr. James, you have got some serious piloting skills looking through that. Okay, no video. You had to take off obstacle avoidance. I bet you did. Now, I don't know how to get the audio on here. It's not... That kind of sucks. I was hoping the audio would be on there. It's nice music. Really good stuff. I highly recommend people go and checking this out. You can do a search for this, and you can look on his video or his channel, JXBX80. Sorry, I do not have sound for the video. If it's coming on now, that's great. I hit a little button. Hopefully I didn't screw up the sound altogether. These are nice shots. Now, I'm going to give you one thing that someone told me about my waterfall video. My waterfall video was a little long, but I like how yours is different because you're showing different things. So it's not really too long. And again, this one here, I don't know. I feel that this is a little... Link the track name, maybe. I think this view here is a little bit overexposed. I'm seeing a little bit of that, but I think with the trees it matches a little bit better. I'm proud of adding sound effects. You're adding sound effects? Is that you? Do you have one? Because I can barely hear it too. I don't have it. I've got it in my ear, but I don't hear it very well. Actually, let me try this button here. Will this allow me to put the sound on it? Oh, I hear the birds. Nice pull shot. That's not going to work. Okay, I don't want to screw up too much stuff here. I cannot give you the audio. I just checked. Yep, I hear the birds. Oh, there's James. You put the water in. I can hear water. I've heard the birds. Yep. James, you got some serious talent. Water went over the water. Yep, I heard that. Got some other videos to look at. Hey, that looks familiar. So this is what I'm thinking. Let me know if the music ever comes in. I don't think it's going to, though. I tried to bring it in, but I don't know if it's going to. So, Mr. James, I got to say, I like the video. I'm going to come back over to me here now. I know it's going to suck. So I liked the video. The couple scenes, I think it was just a little bit overexposed, but not a whole lot, because it didn't perfectly match everything else, but the color was good. Everything looked really good. I think you've got some really good talent in there. I liked how you cut things. The music seemed to flow with everything. I know you guys couldn't hear the music there. I think, you know what? I can put links. I just realized this. Copy. I can do this. Here's James's video. Let's see if that works. Look at that. You guys can check that out later, or you can copy paste that and use it later. I will do that for everybody's video. That was kind of cool. I just realized I can do that. So I think that was awesome. Is there any more? Do you guys have anything that, I mean, besides the music and the sound? I'll have to work on getting the audio to come through. Let me know what you guys think. Was there anything that you guys noticed about his? And as far as linking the track name, I don't even know what the track name was. So that's something that I couldn't tell you. I'm getting ready for the next video. Oops. Linky Tinky? Linky TY? You're welcome. You're welcome. Very welcome. Copy. So what I'm going to do here is the next one up. Any tips for flying that low to the water, Andrew? Oh, there you go, Mr. James. He's got, he wants to know, why do I have an LOL? I should not have an LOL. Who put that in there? How did that get in there? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Get low before you start the shot, then push forward. And be very, very careful. I've seen Christopher from Robo Aerial, man. He took my drone and he was, I kid you not, about this far off the water at Lake Michigan, getting the triathletes swimming. Not much fun. Upward VPS off or no? Yes, keep in line of sight. I'm sorry, my nose is driving me crazy all of a sudden. It happens always in a live stream, doesn't it? So what we're going to do now is we are going to check into the next one. Actually, it's my audio may not be very loud. Let's try that. So the next one is by Mr. Kraig Wilson, also known as Scuappy. I had to talk to him about that because we were wondering what the heck was going on. I couldn't, so we're going to, hang on, let me first do this. It's going to start his real quick again, but I'm going to do, I have to apply. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, that's what happened. Apply. Okay, so here we go. This is Scuappy's Kraig Wilson. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the link out right now. There's the link to this one. Now, Scuappy, the one thing I do have, make your intros a little shorter. That's one thing that I would like to see is a shorter intro. And I know it's like 10 seconds. I like mine 2 or 3 seconds. I don't even have mine anymore. Now, beautiful. This is beautiful. I like how you've got the text underneath. That looks really, really good. Only work a little bit on smoother moves. Slow and steady with the transition between moves. That's not an easy thing to do. But there you go. That's a gorgeous move right there. This is, by the way, everybody, this is a very interesting building. So Scuappy, there's his Scuappy drone videos. You can see his title right there. You can use the link to go ahead and check out the videos. And he does have DJI Phantom 4 Advanced. Beautiful views. Now, here's something else. This might be a video I might have to do. I might do. There's a way to make it so that even when you're yawing like this, that you can straighten out your horizon. You just have, I mean, I can do it with Premiere Pro. Another nice, beautiful move. But you want to straighten out the horizon a little bit. These moves, not too thrilled with the jerky moves. Those are something that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. And yeah, it was a windy day that day. Gotcha. Well, I think I saw the trees blowing pretty heavy. But I got to tell you, the subject matter is absolutely wonderful. And when you guys get a chance, the music choice is wonderful. I like how it fits. It is a 6-minute video, 6.5 minutes. I think that when people are doing just drone videos, of course, you do have information on here. I mean, I think that having the information on here, and so did James. James had information on his too. I think having this information on here is really what helps people watch a longer video. Yeah, that's what I do, James, is I edit all of my fast moves out. This one's a hair fast, but I think I don't know if you're trying to follow that car in the middle or not, but you did follow it pretty good, and then you come down. I had a video about the movements, because if you go too fast, you're going to make people dizzy. But if you go too slow, you're going to bore them. That was a reasonably good slow down, and then you come forward. I think if you do a few more cuts and maybe some, I'm not big on dissolves, but I like doing cuts and stuff. 35 minutes of footage, yeah, that's normal. I'll take 35 minutes of footage and knock it down to 3 sometimes. And sometimes I'll take 35 minutes of footage and not use any of it because I don't like any of it. But that's me. And again, the whole fact that, and this is one of my favorite shots. I love this shot. This is beautiful. I mean, I would love to fly around this building too, by the way. But I like how you came up close and then go around. That was a gorgeous cut, and you're coming around, you're orbiting. I think that's great. But really, like I said, the only things I only have, yes, that is a cool shot. The only things I really have is that, remove the jerky moves and just like cut them out or whatever. And the intro, just shorten it, or yeah, if you could shorten it somehow. But again, these are my opinions. If you don't agree with my opinion, you may keep the channel the same because I like your videos and I will continue to watch them. So there is that. I love how you line that up. Oh, I think that's a nice shot. This is a really good shot. Can you guys hear the music at all? There you go. Yeah, I've done the same thing where you're like, okay, too fast, too slow, crap, okay. Yeah, I've done that. I would just remove that shot, or I would take it over again. These are cool shots. That's a little blown out. Actually, the video I'm editing now is about how to make sure you're not blowing out your whites. Yep, changing how you hold your controller. I am working on that too. Using my fingertips instead of my thumbs. Or using my finger, pinching the tops instead of using my thumbs on the top. Yeah, there you go, James. That's not a bad idea either. Is go ahead and get on Litchi and pre-plan the whole thing, because you can use like Google Maps and plan this whole route, and you can go, I want to do this and that, and da-da-da-da-da. And it does take a lot of guesswork, and that also leaves you more time to get your camera moves and do what you want with the camera instead of worrying about where the drone's flying. And I love the shot. These orbits are wonderful, by the way. These are really good orbits, or point of interest, whatever you want to call them. I think I'd like to see one like right at the base of this middle flag and just showing like just the flag or just the pole, and then coming up and tilting up and moving back at the same time. It was shot in D-Log, and now I have D-Log. See, and there's another video I'm going to do. Is I'm not thrilled with D-Log. I use D-Cinelike, but D-Log looks like it's running. It works great. It looks. Used it. Oh, the Litchi used a little bit of that in the camp video. Now you hate D-Log. Ah, now you say, okay, now I understand. Yeah, D-Log, use D-Cinelike. Use that instead. I have a video that's going to be coming out in a while. I understand, Mr. Scuappy. Okay, so that was Mr. Scuappy's video, and I like this end here. This is a good end. I like that. So everybody go check out Scuappy's drone videos, Polytechnic. We're going to check out another one of his videos in just a second. He's got 43 subscribers. Let's see if we can make him have more subscribers. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, we want to not do that. Oops. Let's just pause that. Okay, so if you guys have any more things you would like to say, yeah, the other one is Cinelike. That's what we use all the time. I've never come off of that. Ever since I tried it, I've been using it ever since. So, Kraig, are you ready for your last one? Or does anybody have anything else? This and hopefully what I'm inspiring or hoping that you'll do is take my advice with a grain of salt, or if there's something, if you agree with what I say with the next video, go ahead and just work on it, because I mean, my videos are not perfect. The guy at Robo Aerial doesn't like my waterfall video at all. He says he didn't like it, so I just like, okay, but he didn't tell me what he doesn't like about it. I'm sure he will after he watches this video. Because he watches them later. Okay, so we're going to go to Treasure Island, Florida. First, I'm going to go ahead and throw this up. So, everybody, this is where we're going. I'm going to go ahead and throw that up there. I'm going to go throw this up here. I'm going to get copy. So, let's set this up. Let's go over here. Let's pause this because we already just saw this one. So, we're going to change... Paste. Oh, it's doing it anyway. How come it's not paste? There we go. So this is Treasure Island, Florida. And how long is this one? This one is another 6 minutes. And this is again by Mr. Kraig, Scuappy Videos, Scuappy Drone Videos. He's only got 43. How come y'all haven't subscribed to him already yet? There we go. Again, same thing for the intro. I'm not a big intro guy. Preface, I walked and flew on this one. Okay. You didn't walk this one. I'll bet you were flying on this part right here. So it's in Pinellas County, Florida. Oh, you guys still can't hear these movements. I'm not too thrilled with that. As you probably guessed, I was going to say that. I would have cut those out. Make the video a little bit shorter. That's fine. Oh, you're walking on the left on the walkway. Okay. Gotcha. I've done that before, as long as I have a spotter, or at least I'm not walking. You know, you got to be very careful about doing that. A little bit faster movement. That's kind of cool. I like that. You know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it now. I think that you've got... I mean, the two of you definitely have some talent. That's without a doubt. If anybody else wants to put up their videos, you can try putting them on my drone page, Brad's Drones on Facebook. You can also... I don't know if... I think the only way you're going to be able to put it on the chat is to have to do a super chat. I think that will work, so if it doesn't work, I'm sorry. I love these. This is some nice visuals here. Oh, look, the bird actually was in with it. Now, again... I think I mean, it seems a little bit longer than I would like, but, I mean, do you have any... I was hoping to see some more stuff here. Oh, walking. Okay, I just said, hey, Mr. Brian, he made it. So, yeah, so talking about walking on the left and making the smooth, yes. humble opinion here, and this is my opinion, the moves are more important than you walking. So I would like pick a spot, stand as much as you can, and then do the move that you want to do. And again, you could like James was saying, you could again use Lichy for some of this, except you probably wouldn't know where the boats were going to be, because that's not going to be on a Google map, most likely. I like how you're using cards. It's a good move. It's a good move. So I wonder if Brian has anything he wants to show off. We'll see. That's Foundation Aerial, by the way. I see you down there, buddy. And if you want to... That kind of transition, I don't like those kind of transitions. Brian doesn't... Brian's scared. That's fine. I'm not... This is, again, a personal thing. The only kind of real transition I like is, and if you've watched my video about it, I like straight cuts and fade to blacks. And again, you can probably hear that dang motorcycle going past the house. And if anybody else has any critique, I mean, again, I like the water. I like water. So, if anybody else has some critiquing they would like to do, as long as it's constructive, if you start bashing, I will probably block you. You're playing with the transitions. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Crossfade, Brian, I'm not big on crossfades unless there's a purpose for them, and it better be a short one. It better be like a half a second crossfade type of thing. So if you got a 30 frames per second, it better be 15 frames. I cut those down as much as possible. I mean, there's very rarely a use for a long crossfade. This move I liked. I think what you should have done, though, is you should have cut that a little bit shorter and had it fade in right when it starts to move, already moving when it comes in. I think that would have been just a little bit more impactful. That's moving a little fast. I think I'm going to get dizzy. I think it was backwards. It looked like it was backwards because it's still the same shot. Yeah, the short crossfade is fine. Like that one. See, that was almost, a half a second. Maybe 2/3 of a second. That's what you were going for. Sweet. So what else do we have, guys? You can talk too. You're allowed to chat. It was backwards. I actually did a video. I flew someone else's Mavic. Hang on, someone gave me feedback on another video about the shiny water. Did they like the shiny water, or was it overexposed? Because the shiny, if it's overexposed, a PL filter, yeah. I've used those. The ND filters I have that are 8, 16, and 32, or I'm sorry, 4, 8, and 16, they're all polarized. So they really help with the shiny water. And it makes it look good. And I could tell you definitely had some stuff on yours, James. Some polarized. I think the it looked like you had polarized, or you just shot at a different angle. So one of the videos I'm doing next week, or actually I'm editing, and hopefully I can have it out tomorrow afternoon. I'm not quite done editing. And we're done. The lenses, yes. Which lenses are you using? Oh, you use the NDs. No PL. Oh, come on, Scrappy. Get with the times. So, how was that? We only got 3. Do we have anybody else put their videos up for me? I don't think so. Let's see here. I don't see anyone else who wants me to review their channel or their video. I think you guys are all scared that I'm going to be mean. I'm going to take this out because then I hear myself. I don't want to hear myself. It's not good. So, what have you guys learned up my Florida Keys video? Yeah, there you go. Oh, your drone came with the DJI ND8, which is that's a good filter. I mean, the ND8, I use the Polar Pros. I made a video all about them. I got the Polar Pros that are PL. Like I said, my 4, 8, and 16 are PL also. And I've got a 64 128 and 256. I don't use those much, but it's nice to know I have them on a really, really bright day, because there are some things that they can be used for, which I will have for a later video when when conditions are proper for me to use them. I made a video on filters. So did you guys have any input for either one of these 3 videos? If you watched all 3 of them, Brian, I think you came in a little late, which is too bad for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in the comments. Copy. Let me find the right spot. I am going to put them in the description, and I just did, so it will save, and now they are in the description for a later. Oops, what did I just remove? I didn't remove anything. So, anybody else have any video? Yeah, it's always bright in Florida. It's always sunny in Philadelphia too. Mike. Hey, Mike. I would show you something that just take off 3 megapixel camera on the Cyma. Ooh, you mean 720 HD? Ooh, without the gimbal and all that good stuff. Thanks, Mike. I think we may watch that some other day. Well, if you want to show it, we can see it. The critique will be that it's not HD 1080p and that it's not stabilized. I can tell you that right now. But if you're learning to fly, that's all that matters, man. That's really all that matters. I'm glad you're learning to fly. How is the Cyma working out for you? I think it's Cyma, Cyma, whatever. How do you like it? Oh, by the way, I recorded part of a video talking about exactly what I told you and what I've told many people on how to learn to fly is using the nanos and the micros. And I don't know why my nose always itches when I do a live stream. It is absolutely crazy. You guys should probably have a drinking game on that. You guys would be drunk. So you do like it. Good. It's a lot of fun. You flying around. Yeah, just for flying around. Yeah, it gets you used to the controls. Now, how many did you get extra batteries? Did you get like about 7 extra batteries? Or I think I got 5 for my Cyma, but I don't have extra batteries for my nano drone. And now's where we can. Oh yeah. Oh, you're flying it outside. Oh, it's a little bigger though, isn't it? It's about this size, isn't it? I think that's the bigger one. The Predator FPV is hard to fly in the wind too. Yeah. Those are the smaller drones. The lighter drones are, and they don't have the electronics to do the. You did what? I hope that's when the eye of the hurricane came over, or just before, or whatever. You're crazy, dude. Kraig's a little nutty. I think I'm going to have to come visit him down in Florida, though, in about February. Because then, it's cold here in Chicago. I'm sure Mike will ride with me, right, Mike? Go enjoy the weather of Florida in February. So check my playlist. I think I've looked at some of them. I have looked through some of your videos. I think I will have to look through them more. Drone versus Hurricane. I did not look through those. I will look through those. I think that I was worried that you took like an expensive drone and tried to kill it. We can't have you killing expensive drones. I'll be down in February. So we only got 4 people watching. So it's probably Mike, Brian, Kraig, and James. Right? That's who's watching right now. But that's okay. We're going about 35 minutes. That's fine. Tell me something, guys. So for the people who watch this after the fact, go ahead and leave comments below and let people know, and let these guys know what you think of their video. And if you do leave negative or mean comments, I'll remove you, so don't worry about that. But if you have constructive criticism, I'm sure all of these guys will definitely appreciate some good constructive criticism. It took a lot of gonads to post your video and say, hey, go ahead and rip me apart, because the whole thing of this was, can you handle the truth? I hope you do take my opinion and either, just every time I fly, I try to make my videos better. I always try to do something to improve, my flying skills or my video skills, learning my drone a little more, everything else. And then I try to share these things with you. and help you guys get better. And that's kind of what this is all about. I hope we can all make our videos better and enjoy them some more. So with that said, and I'm glad, Mike, you're going to Florida with us. Okay, so we're going to come down and visit Kraig. And let's see, James, you want to go too? What the heck, man? Let's just talk. Brian, I'm sure you, maybe we just big old bus and we'll just head down to Florida and have a flight fest. Just us. That actually sounds kind of fun, except if you did that down in February, there's too many people in the Keys. Because it's February and it's nice in the Keys. You love the critique. Good. I'm glad you do, Kraig. I'm glad you can handle it. That's always good because some people can't. And I might do this again now for the next live stream. Can we go to Disney? Oh no, I have no desire to go to Disney. I've been there enough. I'll go to Universal Studios though. I'll be more than happy to go to Universal's. I've been to Disney too many times. I'm just not a fan. And when I say too many times, I mean the last time I was there was like 20 years ago. I'm sure it's changed. Maybe we can fly over Disney. They won't have a problem with that at all, will they? Bet you there's a massive no-fly zone over that. Oh. So anyway, guys, I'm looking for ideas for next week's video live stream. Leave comments, leave something in the chat, whatever you want to tell me what you think we should do. I mean, I don't know if I want to do these reviews every week. We can talk about whatever's topical. I always keep an eye on the news, and we can go there and go and do that. Maybe I'll do a live stream from my drone, but I doubt it because we never know what the weather's going to be like here, and I don't know how well that would work. You have a drone meetup here like every weekend. Disney is a permanent TFR. Yeah. I'm sure it is. But permanent TFR is actually an oxymoron because TFR means temporary flight restriction, so it's a permanent temporary. But I know what you mean. You can't fly in and or around near Disney. Probably like 50 million miles, and it's all the whole world you can't fly because of Disney. Yeah, that's the ticket. So, anyway, I'm looking for ideas for my next live stream. You can leave comments below the video. You can leave something in the chat. You can go to my Facebook page, Brad's Drones on Facebook, and leave something there and let me know, any kind of thing. Per air map, it has no end date. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Scrappy, Kraig. Yeah, I gathered that would be that way. And it's not even controlled airspace. It's just like simply you don't fly here ever until the park is gone, which will be not in our lifetimes. Again, leave comments below. God, this is how live gets me. You should see me trying to make my videos. For a 5-minute video, it's about 15 minutes of me like that and having to chop. So. And I have to say the same thing 10 times over and over and over. If you're watching this, afterwards, go ahead and leave some comments about the videos you saw and leave comments about what you'd like to see on the next live stream. If you like the video review thing, maybe I'll do it more often. We'll see. We only had 3 videos this time because only 3 people had the guts to do it. Or actually, only 2 people had the guts to do it. And Kraig had the guts twice. Anyway, what else do I have to tell you? I don't think I have much else to tell you. We're going to go to this nice little end screen here in just a second so you can see my waterfalls again because I haven't put any new video up on the end of that. So, Brian, you're being very, very quiet. I think that that's about it. Last week we went for an hour and more, but this time is good. I think that we're going to be done. I want you guys to make sure you check out the Brad's Drone stuff on Spreadshirt. You can buy a new t-shirt, something else. I'm also got in the description below here, I have affiliate links to Amazon of some of my equipment that I have that you can check out, and you can make some purchases on Amazon, like my the caps I have for my motors and the Polar Pro lens cover. So just check that kind of stuff out. And of course, like this video, share this video, all that good stuff, and subscribe to the channel, and you'll get more videos like this and some more other awesome, cool videos. And until next time, fly safe, and bye!